We've looked at the registry to see what's scheduled to run. We also looked at auto run to see what's scheduled to run and also what's running with the processes. There's another way. If I do a Control Alt Delete on a Windows box, it'll come up with something of this type. If I click Task Manager, depending upon your version of Windows, it'll look different than this. I actually like how this looks. This is a little bit more user-friendly than in the past, but you can see the apps that are running, your background processes. If I scroll down, see all the different items here. Now VMware, VMnet, so forth. If I right click on that, see there's a expand, because I got the expand feature here. You could end a task. You could do properties. You could search online. Search online allows you to see what in the world that process is. Maybe it shouldn't be running. Maybe it's a virus of some sort. If I come back here, gets down here, you got your Windows processes, so this goes into quite a bit of detail. Now I don't think this is true on every Windows machine. I think it has a place for the applications and a separate tab for the processes. Bonjour service, I think that's an Apple. If I right click on this and search online, yeah, it's an Apple product. So if I wanted to end that, then I could right click and choose end task. This is nice if you got something that's running, especially if you're programming and you've just written an infinite loop and your development package does not allow you to easily end the process. You can go out here and quit it and stop it. Now performance. Now I'm not knowledgeable enough with hardware to really tell you what's good and what's bad over here, but that's where you find performance. App history, startup, and you see you got enabled here, and you could disable it. So they've simplified this so you don't have to go into your regedit or go into auto run. You can come over here. WTMKM. Not sure what that is. Here's my Microsoft OneDrive. Remember the item that we deleted? Well, that says disabled, and I suspect it probably says disabled because it popped up just a little bit ago and I closed it. So that's probably why it says that. It tells you the users are currently running on the system, how much CPU they're using. Details. Let me see. I started an HTML writer and it never did come back. I don't see it out here. Services. This is again where you can come here, you can right click on this and you can stop a service. Probably want to know what you're doing before you stop a lot of services. Some of these are critical to your system actually running. Some of these aren't, like the Bonjour service. You see it stopped. See if I recognize any of these other ones. This is why it's to become a highly skilled in Windows, to be able to debug, to decipher what's going on a computer. You have to know quite a bit. I mean, they have to know a lot of these different items. Now, obviously, they don't need to know every one of them, but some of these that are more specific. Come over here to description. Then you got these host processes. You know, they probably have to know what those represent. Windows Explorer, Windows IP over a USB, PS service. It's a lot to know on the system side on these. It's more than just clicking an icon. But anyway, that's your task manager.